Alright, what's going on, guys? It is Fake Thriller and Snoof603, and we wanted to let you know that there are only 25 days until Battlefield 4. Now, in today's video, we're here to discuss the gunplay mechanics of the Battlefield 4 beta. And I think I'll throw it right to Snoof. First off, what do you think? Good or bad?
It's not bad, not good. It seems to have found that middle ground, but I will actually say it's a little bit more on the bad side than it is on the good side.
Interesting.
It's almost splitting hairs. It's kind of weird because like the thing with Battlefield 3 compared to like other games is, you know, there's a lot of recoil and kicking the guns. And it took me a long time to get used to that in Battlefield 3, and the name of the game is burst fire. Very short, controlled bursts. That's what you want to do for the most amount of accuracy, and that's what pretty much everyone knows when it comes to playing Battlefield 3. Not that I do it all the time, but I do know that that is what you want to do. That is way, way more important in Battlefield 4 than it ever was in Battlefield 3. Like, Battlefield 3 could be pretty forgiving when you went full auto on most guns. Like, you could kind of control it, and especially on a mouse, it's a lot easier than it was on console. You could still maintain pretty good accuracy while letting the gun rip full auto, but Battlefield 4, man, it is not that easy. It's not overly difficult, but it feels weird.
See,
I don't know.
It's interesting because I'm actually having the opposite point of view. I'm actually enjoying the way the gunplay feels, and I'm actually noticing more success by just hammering full auto than I ever did in Battlefield 3. Like, this almost, for me, it feels like how Battlefield 3 should have been, and I think I figured out what the difference is, and it's got to be the reduced amount of suppression, because when I was playing Battlefield 3, I can't tell you how many times I would just go like full auto on somebody and just not hit them because they fired a single shot at me and my screen was blurry and my spread was like through the roof. But with Battlefield 4, I've been able to do way better, I think, than I ever was on Battlefield 3.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's only a couple other people I talked to, and they all kind of agree that it's off, and it's different, and no one's really sure what to think about it. Thus far, you're actually the only person that has been able to definitively like say what they do like about it.
I think it's because I didn't put that much time into Battlefield 3 on the PC, so I'm coming in with almost like a fresh point of view, where you guys have stuff. You guys have stuff to forget and then relearn, and I'm kind of just adapting based on the little bit of experience I have with FPS games.
Yeah, and I really wish that actually I could be in your shoes, because I'll admit I'm struggling. Like, I have my good games and my bad games, and it's kind of weird because it's like a switch goes off. Like, I started using the support class, so I'm using an LMG, which is it's kind of like that assault LMG, if you will.
Yeah, the first one.
It's kind of similar to like the M27 IAR of Battlefield 3. And when I first started using it, dude, I started wrecking people. For like the 4 or 5 games I first started using that gun, I was just destroying people. My accuracy was fantastic. I was putting all my shots on target. But like the last 5 games I tried using, I can't hit a goddamn thing. I mean, a freaking bus could be driving down the side of the road, and I probably wouldn't even hit it from 10 feet. Like, I don't understand. There's a lot of inconsistency going on with myself, and at least I assume it's just me and it's not the game, but man, I don't know.
It's weird.
It just seems like it's all over the place.
It's like we're on equal and opposite wavelengths, because what I did, which I knew I was going to do from the get-go, was I dove right into the support class, because support is like, big guns, low accuracy, lots of firepower, and when you hit, it does a lot of damage. And I was doing well from the get-go with the support guns. Like, I love the whatever that first one is that you're talking about, something another 25, I think. It's some 2 letters and a dash, I think.
The only guns I know of right now are the AK-12 and the Scar H. Like, those are I can't actually remember what the engineer gun was, and that's the one I started out with. I'm having trouble trying to remember all the different gun names at the moment, but don't worry, guys, I'll get there.
Well, and then I unlocked the Type 88 for the support class, which refreshingly, as of now, is really enjoyable to use. It gives you the extended mags right off the bat, and you can sit there and chug a bug down the street. But what I did just earlier tonight was I finally switched. Like, I barely touched the assault class, and I didn't touch the engineer class. I haven't even equipped the recon yet. But I finally decided to dive into the engineer class, and I'm using the little XM4F or whatever the heck it is.
I think it's just XM4.
XM4.
But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because that's what I had started with.
And now I'm running around like bzz, bzz, like I get this rapid fire, super like straight as an arrow shot, relatively speaking, to the support class, and it feels great. Like it's like I handicapped myself in the beginning by teaching myself on the support class, and now I moved over to the engineer class, and I've noticed an increase in my average kill death on domination matches.
Yeah, I kind of wish I'd gone the other way around because I started with the engineer class, so I was used to that freaking laser beam little minigun just going zzz, and they're down.
Well, and that's the thing is, it's kind of weird. Both the game modes, traditionally, I wouldn't say play into the support class's role very well. Like I think big support guns do better on rush because you can predict enemy movement and stuff like that and sort of lock down the areas where they're going to come from. Domination is a complete shit show as far as where someone's coming from, so you got to be like all over the place. And then even Conquest, you can kind of predict it, but it's so open that people can still flank you. So you're probably better off in either of these game modes using Assault or Engineer overall.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know, I guess to wrap this up and kind of put our overall thoughts into a two-sentence phrase or two-sentence thought. The gun gameplay in Battlefield 4 is very, very interesting to say the least, and I'm not entirely sure whether I like it or not because it's... I don't want to say it's clunky, but it just doesn't feel that refined. That's the point I'm trying to get across from my point of view.
Yeah, I like it. That's my point of view. But now we have a much more important topic to discuss, and that is 30 days to Battlefield 4. As I said in the beginning of this video, it is only 25 days until Battlefield 4, and over the last 5 days, 6 including today, you have been watching our videos and collecting the code words that have appeared somewhere on the screen. At this point in time, you should have the first 6 code words, so what you need to do is author a tweet from your Twitter account to @Shustybang containing all 6 code words and the hashtag 30 days to BF4. If there are any confusions about what you need to do, go back on our channel and find A, the announcement video where we explain the rules, or B, the FAQ video where we sort of talk about it a little more casually. So I'm expecting those tweets to come in now. You need to get this tweet into the Shustybang account before 5 p.m. tomorrow, which is Saturday, and we're working off of Eastern time. You're going to have to Google the time conversions, but we're Eastern U.S. time. So guys, this is to enter. You'll tweet the 6 code words to enter yourselves in for the first round of drawings, which will happen tomorrow night. And also, the only other thing you have to do is click on the entry form in the description below if you haven't done so already, and fill out your YouTube URL and your Twitter handle. And I think I covered it, so tweet away, and we will see you guys in tomorrow's video.
For those that are fans of the Battlefield Friends show, as well as other shows by Hank and Jed and Johnny Ethko, you should head on over to their store and check out all of the awesome merchandise they have to offer. Hell, you can even have the Noobin Gang sing Happy Birthday to a Friend. It's all in the store, so head on over to take a look, or someone's going to throw ammo at your face.